From the Pep Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are covering at this hour. President Donald Trump signed executive orders Monday rolling back protections for transgender people and terminating diversity, equity, and inclusion programs within the federal government in what he described in his inauguration speech as a move to end efforts to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. Both are major shifts for the federal policy and are in line with Trump's campaign promises. One order declared that the federal government would recognize only two immutable sexes, male and female. The definition will be based on whether people are born with eggs or sperm rather than on their chromosomes. The change is being pitched as a way to protect women from gender extremism. Conservative groups such as the American Family Association are praising the change as one that acknowledges the truth. But experts, including the American Medical Association and American Psychiatric Association, hold that gender is a spectrum, not a binary structure consisting only of males and females. Under the order, federal prisons and shelters for migrants and rape victims would be segregated by sex as defined by the order. And federal taxpayer money could not be used to fund transition services. A small number of federal prison inmates have had gender-affirming surgery, and more have had treatments such as hormone therapy paid for with federal funds. Medicaid in some states covers such treatments, but judges put on hold a Biden administration rule that would have extended that nationally. The order would also block requirements at government facilities and at workplaces that transgender people be referred to using the pronouns that align with their gender. Trump's team says those requirements violate the First Amendment's freedom of speech and religion. The order does not appear to issue a nationwide mandate on which bathrooms transgender people can use or which sports competitions they can join, though many states have passed laws on those areas. Now this news from the U.S. Congress. Representative Sarah McBride, the Democrat from Delaware, the first transgender person elected to Congress, has been named Deputy Whip for Policy. I'm thrilled to be named Deputy Whip for Policy in the 119th Congress, advising House Democratic leadership on policy priorities and plans for our caucus, she wrote in a post on X. Just as I was in the state Senate, I remain focused on lowering the cost of housing, healthcare, childcare, and helping. On Blue Sky, she explained that she wants Democrats to get legislation passed for paid and family and medical leave, to lower the cost of childcare, and to restore the child tax credit. A whip in Congress is someone who gets rank-and-file party members to vote the same way on legislation. The current Democratic whip in the House is Representative Catherine Clark, the Democrat from Massachusetts. The chief deputy whip is the whip's primary assistant and serves as a vote counter for the party. There are several Democratic chief deputy whips, a list that includes out Representative Sharice Davids from Kansas. Senior chief deputy whip is Representative Jan Schakowsky, the Democrat from Illinois. The whip is voted in by party members, while deputy whips are appointed by the leadership. Other deputy whips, a list that now includes McBride, serve in an advisory role to Democratic leadership. McBride will help shape the party's legislative priorities, especially on the issues related to economic issues. McBride made history last year when she was elected to the House, becoming the first trans person elected to Congress. She explained how she won in November on MSNBC. I think this victory is a testament to Delawareans, she said, that in our state of neighbors, we are fair-minded, that we judge candidates based on their ideas and not their identities. And I think voters across the state of Delaware, Democrats, independents, and Republicans alike, responded to our message of building a government that respects all of us across all of our different backgrounds, and of course, across all of our different beliefs. In contrast to the GOP's anti-trans ads, McBride pointed to her own record in the Delaware Senate, fighting for working families as the source of her appeal to the state's voters. For more information about these stories, check out the Pep Radio news page on the Pennsylvania Equality Project website, paequality.com. Be sure to download the Live 365 app to take Pep Radio with you wherever you go. That's the news at this hour. Now it's time for more music on Pep Radio.